guys, it's me, Danielle, Danibuttons, and it feels like it's been forever and ever since I have done a color and chat. It's crazy. Like, it's been a while. I've been in the slump, but I've gotten a lot of really nice messages about being in the slump, and I just want everyone to know I'm doing okay, and I'm not upset that I'm not coloring, besides the fact that I just enjoy it. So I understand it's okay to be in a slump. I'm not worried about numbers. I'm going to talk all about that in my finishes for the month. That's not what the issue is. It is just a little sad because I usually do enjoy coloring. So I miss that, but we're all good otherwise, or at least we'll get into it. So what we're doing today is our first monthly group buddy color. So if you missed all of the buddy color saga, basically earlier this month I decided that I was getting a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of buddy colors I was accepting, because I of course want to be able to buddy color with old friends and new friends, and I want to make sure everyone has a great experience, and I just kept saying yes and couldn't keep up, so especially during a slump. So what I decided to do was a few different ways to narrow down buddy colors, and one of them is a monthly buddy color and chat, essentially. So on my community tab, I posted a poll with 3 choices of books, and the votes were in, and the winner was 50 Spring Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. So we're going to color a page out of here today. I also have the 3 books that I'm picking for next month, which I'll show you right now, and the community tab poll will show up soon, and then you can vote what you want to participate in next month. Also, if you don't have the books, that's fine. I will link them down below in case you were interested in getting them anyway, but don't feel required to do that at all. I'm probably going to do this every month from now on. At least one of my videos will be this group, announced in advance buddy color, and hopefully eventually a book that you have will be one of the choices. So I just figured 3 choices a month would be pretty good. So I'm just going to show you what I got. So I picked 50 Nighttime Mandalas, which I know is another Camellia Angelkova, but 1, she's one of my favorite artists, and 2, her books are super cheap. I think they're all basically $5, which is some of the best prices out there, and I just really like them. I love doing mandalas because there's so many different ways to pick colors and make it fun. So 50 Nighttime Mandalas. Book number 2 is World of Mice. Obviously, this is a color by number book, and that's exciting. I really love doing color by number, and I just thought if some of you also like that this might be a good choice for you. And then thirdly is A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. This feels summery. I have a page that I picked from a scavenger hunt I want to do, so this felt like a good choice for that. So again, that poll will be up on the community tab soon. Keep an eye out and feel free to vote. And of course, you can comment down below or on that poll if you have any suggestions for future months. So be on the lookout. But today we're here in Spring Miniatures, and I picked this page. Don't know why, it just stood out to me. It was cute, had a bee. And I also thought this would be a good page to continue my mission of trying to finish up my initial set of Tau Tree markers. So these are all that are left. I want to say I probably finished 30 of them. I don't know, they're off to the side, and I'm sure we could pause and count, but don't want to do that right this second. But I thought this would be a good page because I need a lot of browns, and I'm going to use the reds for the flowers, and we'll just see how it goes. I am usually pretty formulaic with my miniature pages, but that's because I have found a formula that works for me, so why not just go with it? So let's go. Usually I do the background first, but I'm not sure if I'm even going to do a background with this one. I'm thinking about it right now. Should I do the background first? Probably. All right. Well, let me get that out then, because I didn't think I was going to do it. Hold on. Hold on. Whoop. All right. So, jeez Louise. Okay. It's good. We're good. If I'm being formulaic, that means I must use my Jane Davenport pastels for the background. And I think I'm going to do the back of the circle in yellow. And that's what we're gonna do. And that will probably be it for the background. I'm not gonna do outside of the circle. I also think I have these like bigger finger daubers, but I don't think it's gonna be the right size for what we need. So I'm going to use a little dauber. And I don't think I've used yellow before. So a brand new little dauber. And this palette, this is the Lit Up palette, which is the one that has the brights in it. So I'm gonna use the bright yellow and we're gonna go for it. So hopefully everybody can see. I feel out of practice, but I've been doing some color and chat. It's buddy colors, right? Color and chats? No. Whew, I've been doing color and chats over on Patreon, so I'm not actually that far out of practice. It's just been a while for this channel. So I always do the pastels first, because then if they get over their neighbors, the marker will just cover that right up. So I'm not too neat about it. And a lot of this will go a long way, so you don't have to worry about that either. I don't know if anybody was worried, but don't be if you were. And I've actually done full pictures using these pastels. They're a lot of fun. They're great value and a good like starter pastel, or really all you need. But I got a pan pastel, one single pan pastel for Christmas, and I don't even know if I ended up using it yet. But I got a blue one in order to do backgrounds was my thought process. And again, I don't know if I've even tried it, so I probably should do that at some point. I think I'm going to try to make it a harsh line. Obviously, there's not actually a harsh line, but I think it makes more sense to make it a full circle, at least for what I am going for. Yeah, with these pastels, you could be as solid or as like watercolor looking as you want. I tend to just like the solid look for any medium I use, so that's why it is going to look a little bit solid. I love using yellows in general because I feel like they're the least streaky and like the least noticeable for when you're layering and things like that. Like it all just looks smooth from my point of view, at least. So we will, again, probably just do about half an hour and then speed color whatever we are not done, unless we're like really chatting and things are going well, who knows. But it's at the point that I don't even know what we have last talked about because it's been so long. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna talk about now. But actually, I'll talk about, I don't know if anybody else has been in this mood, but Sam and I have been doing a lot of like summer clothes shopping. So that's been really fun and exciting, I think, because last year, since we were inside all summer essentially and housebound for the most part, we didn't really buy anything new. So it feels like it's been a really long time. And then also we both lost a good amount of weight. So some of our stuff needs upgrading, that we've been doing a ton of shopping and it's been really fun. And yeah, that's it. Packages keep rolling in. I think I'm probably close to done for now, but if we see anything else good, might have to add it in there. Okay, so that's it. That's probably all the background I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna pick a pen and get to it. I'm probably gonna do this dark one. I also have no idea because since the point is to use all these up, some of them might be close to drying out. We're gonna have to find out together. So, but yeah, so we've been buying some new clothes from like Amazon, Target, where else? Sam did some in-store shopping. I haven't really done much of that, but it's been nice. Having new stuff is nice. I bought a bunch of bike shorts, which are just like the length they are. They're not actually for bicycle riding. And I really enjoy those. They're basically just like half-length leggings. And the old type I've had weren't as soft as these new ones, but these ones are super soft. And I just expect to be wearing them all summer long. I got 4 of them. I already in the past had like black, white, and gray, but not in this fun material, but I already had them, so I wanted to look for different ones. So I got like a mustard yellow one, which is out there, and a navy blue, and then the one I'm currently wearing is leopard print, and then I got like a tie-dye, but it's gray tie-dye, so it's comparatively basic, neutral, I guess. So I'm excited for all of those. My problem is I really love bold clothing in general. Like, I love bright colors, I love crazy patterns, but then I don't always know how to put full outfits together because I'll just buy the individual pieces and then not know how, like, what to wear them with. So we're working on that a little bit more, is full outfits. I also bought a few dresses. I bought 4 dresses too, and I love dresses because they are a full outfit altogether, and then you really don't have to worry about pants, which who wants to worry about pants? So they're pretty relaxed. I bought one like maxi dress, and then one sundress length, one that's like a t-shirt dress, which is a style I've never really had before, but I've always wanted, and I really like that. I just want for around the house. And that one's also tie-dye, but that's like bright color tie-dye. I've always loved tie-dye, and I'm super happy that tie-dye is like trendy again, because I was wearing it when it wasn't trendy. And I'm not saying that in a hipster way, Emily. I'm saying that in like I was a nerd wearing tie-dye when it wasn't cool. I wasn't cool then, but neither was tie-dye. And then I also got this other one that had really cool like ruffle sleeves, but the pattern is weird. Like, I thought it was almost dressy looking, the pattern. It's like these very large florals, but then I showed Sam and he's like, wow, those are pajamas. And I was like, what? I don't think so. And then I showed Emily and she's like, oh, it looks like a work dress, like it's too fancy. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then I showed my dad and he was like, is that a muumuu? And I'm like, what's going on with this pattern? Like, something is not right here. So we got mixed messages, so I'm returning that one. But that's been my foray into fashion. I also got a new swimsuit. And again, we're just going this crazy because like a lot of my clothes aren't fitting, but in the good way for once, which is exciting. So I got a new swimsuit because I plan on putting my little inflatable pool up soon in the backyard, and then I just go lay in the yard and read books. And it's like a romper style, which is really cool. And it has pockets, which is really weird. Like, I've never had a swimsuit with pockets, but okay. And that, yeah, I'm just gonna wear that in the backyard and have a good time. So I don't know what to do for the colors of everything. If you, again, look into my bucket, I have tons of reds left because I don't really like the color red. So I guess I'm just gonna use them, and then if any of them dry out, just move right on to the next and see what happens. But other than that, I don't have too much of a plan. I'm not sure if like these buds, to me, I would normally do green as the bottoms of the buds. And I don't know if that's right or not. So I'm just gonna avoid the bottoms until we make a decision. But yes, I don't remember what all I was saying. Oh, I can't wait until my little inflatable pool is back in action. We were thinking about putting it up this weekend because it hit like 90 degrees, but tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 50s, and like for 3 days it's supposed to be rainy and in the 50s. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I think historically and traditionally people wait until Memorial Day to open the pools anyway, and that's Monday. So since we've made it this far, might as well wait a little bit longer. But I love that thing. And originally I was looking to buy a waterproof Kindle because I like to just go out there and read. And last year I was just bringing physical books with me, and one took a dunk, and it was very sad. I might have vlogged that. I don't know why I'm thinking I did, but I was like we have a beach ball that we hit back and forth. Obviously, that's what you do with a beach ball. But I was using it to rest the book on, like a dummy. And then the wind blew the beach ball away, and the book dunked right in the water. So I got it out quickly, and it was not too bad. Like, it was mostly just crinkly, as if I had water painted on every page. But it was still very sad. So I was looking to get into like a Kindle that was waterproof, because I was like, oh, then I can read in the pool. But I don't really like reading ebooks. I don't know why. I just can't focus on them. It's not my biggest like favorite thing to do. And then all of the Kindles that are waterproof are like expensive, which makes sense, but I didn't want that to be true. So it was like $120 or something, and I'm like, I don't think that makes sense to have a $120 Kindle just to potentially drop in the water once. So I think that the iPhones are actually pretty waterproof. I think they don't say it because they don't want you to break it and then they have to replace it or anything like that, but they should be pretty good. So I will probably just read on my phone, or I'll probably be a dummy and just bring a regular book again and dunk it. So we'll see. But I love being out there. It's nice. I was mentioning somewhere, I don't know if I was doing it on a video or not, but there's been a lot of extra critters around this year, which is weird. So like, I'm a little nervous about the pool because I don't want to like go out there in the morning and have them be taking a bath or something. But there's a hare, please. But I think it should be okay. And I was thinking of like getting a tarp, but then I was like, I think I'll be afraid to take the tarp off every day. And Sam's like, you definitely would be. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I don't have a plan in regards to that yet, but we'll figure something out. Because my neighbor said that he like warned us. He called my dad over and he's like, oh, be careful with your dog. I saw a coyote. And I was like, what the heck? Because I'm super in the suburbs, like very much suburbs. So I've never seen a coyote. And he's like, yeah, there was a coyote fighting a fox in my driveway. I was like, what? That's crazy. I'm just going to switch up the reds because why not? We got a lot of them. Might as well. This might look not different at all. So we'll find out in a second. I'm going to do all the buds in this darker red. So yeah, potential coyotes around. And then I haven't seen him yet though, so I'm happy about that. I did see the fox a few times. I think I, again, vlogged that. That feels familiar because we saw it on the snowstorm and it was so scary because basically Noodles was freaking out. And like Grumpy Dog was not out there. She was freaking out. And we have like a motion sensor light out front and the light was on. And then there were footprints in the snow. So I was like, oh my gosh, somebody is walked up to the house because the light's on, whatever. And she's screaming and screaming. And yeah, it was like the delivery man had left the footprints and she just saw the fox. So thanks for the scare, Noodles. Good job with the protect, but holy moly. So I have seen the fox, but just the one time. What else? Yeah, on my live the other day, yesterday for me, 2 days ago for you, I talked about a lot of my plans for June. So I'm hoping to get back in the swing of things and film some more fun videos. But I also have a few spaces open, so if anybody has any video ideas of what they want to see from me, let me know. I'm always down to take requests. I don't really get any, and I don't know if it's because I don't ask or what, or you just like to see what I come up with. But I'm always down for requests. Hopefully it'll just be like more color in chats. Ooh, everyone seemed to like Sam's video. So I had some requests to bring him back monthly, and I told him that, and he said absolutely not. So maybe every once in a while, or at least he'll guest star, but he doesn't want to color in chat every month, which I get it, I guess. So I thought he did a great job. You could hear me yelling in the back of the video, which is no surprise. But yeah, switching reds again. A lot of these reds are very similar, I think. Ooh, earlier today, this morning, the Friends reunion came out, and that's my favorite show. So I watched that and cried most of the morning. It's also very weird to watch not YouTube, because I watched YouTube in double speed now, like everything in double speed. So watching a regular length, basically documentary show took forever. So that was fun. It felt like it was 4 or 5 hours long, but it was just like an hour and 45 minutes. I get what they were doing with like bringing celebrities from not Friends, but I didn't really care about that too much. But I will not spoil things if you have not yet seen it, because it just came out. But it was nice to see everybody. Okay, these are different reds. I admit it. I don't know if that's as different, but we'll see. What else? I had a game night with my friends, our monthly game night, and we basically planned the rest of our entire year, which is super exciting. And we basically, I have had a list. I've talked about my list. My list of events, activities. I guess activities is the right word for it. My list of activities that I wanted to do post-vaccination. So we basically sat down and looked at my list, and we like assigned months to all the things. So we have many plans for the whole rest of the year, and I'm super pumped about it. And I think I mentioned this somewhere. Ugh, I hate that I forget everything, but it also is like sad to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna see my friends 12 times the whole rest of the year. Like, it sounds sad, but it's about right. So that's what sucks about living far away from people. How are we doing on time? It has been 23 minutes, so we're doing good. I'm probably going to do the whole base in the Towtrees, obviously, the markers, and then I've been coming back in and like going crazy with white gel pen and some glitter accents. So I might do that too. I never know if I should put the speed coloring in the middle and then come back and do all the details. Like, that makes sense. So maybe I will do that. Should I do that? I will do that. And also maybe that will make everybody stick around to the end. Yes, okay. So I'm going to leave right now. We're at 24 minutes. I'm going to finish all the speed coloring for just the marker part, and then I will come back and do the white gel pen and the glitter gel pen and all the finishing touches and be done. So be right back. Haha, be, ha ha ha. Okay, so I did the basics and now we're back to accessorize and things like that. I have my trusty Arteza white gel pens and then I have my little bucket of glitter and we're just gonna go crazy and see what happens and see what we do. So the first thing, obviously I have a lot to do on the bee, but I'm making him a glitter bee. So the first thing I'm gonna do is outline these roof tiles and like a lot of the accents on the house. Don't know why. This is what sticks out to me. Most of my accessorizing, embellishing, whatever you want to call it, is just adding on to the lines that Camellia has already left for me. So, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna put some lines on the hive itself. These I'm gonna go next to the ones that are already there. Don't ask me why, that's just what we're doing. That's kind of what's calling to me. I'm gonna kind of clean up the edges a tiny bit. And I'm gonna clean up my doorknob the tiniest bit. Cool. Next up, I might do some outlining in the flowers. We will see, because that feels like a rabbit hole. I'm going to just outline my guy's wings, maybe in silver. So these are the two hands glitter markers. So instead of coloring the wings, I'm just going to outline all of the lines. It might be hard to see on camera, but believe me, you can see it in person. So every line that she gives me, we're outlining. And now they're just cool sparkle wings. And it goes right over all of our other pastels, everything like that. Whoosh. I don't know why my pinky's out. I think for stability. Beautiful. I don't know what I want to do with the head because I was thinking of making it black, but that's confusing. So I think I'm probably going to end up doing yellow. So let's start with yellow on the head and go every other and see where we get. So again, yellow, super, super sparkly. This is going to be the most fabulous bee that there is. And then every other, so we'll skip that one. Skip. I didn't count it out. Where are we gonna end? Are we ending on yellow? Yes. I'm glad I did yellow first, because otherwise we would have had to do the head black, and I don't think I would have liked that. All right, so I don't have a good black glitter. Oh, I do have these Sargent Arts that has black. But I don't know why there's not more black glitter. It seems like a obvious choice. So let's do this. He is looking fabulous. I don't know, because I feel like I need to balance out the glitter with something. So either with white gel pen or glitter in the flowers or both. I think I was going to do the little centers of the flower with glitter, and that would hopefully make up for it, and that makes sense. So that is probably what we will do. But brown is also not the most common of glitter colors, which on one hand, like, I get it, brown can be boring, but on the other hand, brown is a great neutral also, so I feel like it makes sense. to have brown glitter. Who knows? Because I guess this is brown. Do I have brown in the other ones? I'm just making noise at this point. I can do gold. I think this is supposed to be brown. And I think I'm also almost empty of it because, again, I don't have many brown options. So, yes, this is coming out. It's just, again, hard to tell on camera. But in person, it is brown, and it's great. I do still think that a lot of the flowers are looking too solid. So that means it's white gel pen time. He's done. I will do the tiniest flicker of yellow for our, or I could do red. That makes sense. Red or white? Red or white? Sam, red or white?
White.
Sam says white. So, what's my plan? Okay, here we go. We're going to do every single one, and we're going to blame Sam if it's terrible. Uh-oh. Again, these gel pens work great. Sometimes if they're skipping or whatever, it's because I am impatient, which shouldn't surprise anybody. And I'm, again, just tracing the lines that are already there for me. And I think it's looking good. So let's keep going. I'm probably rubbing my whole arm in glitter. And I don't mind if it gets on me. I just hope it's not smearing all over the place. So we will see in 1 second. Maybe I'll just do it on these darker red flowers. That makes some sense. Again, these markers, or the gel pens, are like my favorite, but sometimes if you haven't used it for a while, you just have to kind of like rub off the initial crustiness of dried up gel pen, and then they work like a charm. Is that good? You know I'm gonna go back in with the red and do the glitter anyway on the other flowers. This is like a magenta-y glitter. So for the other flowers, we will just glitter them the tiniest bit in the same spots where I added the white. And again, on camera, it might not make the biggest difference, but it looks pretty good to me. Also, I am sorry if I went into like semi-almost kind of tutorial instead of chat. Again, I'm out of practice. It has been a while. Hopefully it will not be this long next time. My next video to you, which is, what day of the week is it? Thursday, Friday. So Sunday will be my completed pages of the month. So that'll be exciting to show you what I did end up getting done. A lot of it is from the first few days of the month. And then I'm excited for June. Also, as of right now, you still have a week left to enter the giveaway, my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. There's a video on that if you haven't seen it. And there's a giveaway portion on Instagram if you haven't seen that. And it should be a fun time. Please make sure you enter, even if you are not in the US. Still go over and comment the secret word. Okay, I think that's the end. I think that looks real good. Real good. My voice came out weird for a second. That's a lot of fun. I think you can see the glitter definitely on the bee. And I'm happy to have this page done, and I'm also happy to be using up these cow trees because, again, I'm down to like all the colors I don't normally use, and I just don't favor the color red, so I don't use it. But I mean, like, this looks nice. It looks good with the yellow. It makes sense with the theme. I'm happy with this solution. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to enter the giveaway, to keep an eye out for the community poll for next month's buddy color, to subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time. To look at all the links down below. I'll have affiliate links for all of the books, and then I have links to like Amazon wishlist, to my Patreon, to my email address, all of that fun stuff. And I'll be back in 2 days with something different. Our word is going to be honey. Makes sense to me, a little honeybee. So if you made it to the end, honey, honey pot, bee emoji, whatever you're thinking. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again in 2 days. Bye, guys. I forgot to say that please feel free to buddy color this page with me and tag me on Instagram if you do. I'm gonna have to come up with some better hashtags if we are doing these group projects together. But please let me know if you do this. I'm excited to see, or just let me know down in the comments if you're gonna do this, if you're not posting it anywhere, whatever you want to do. And again, thanks for watching. Bye.